girl Kelco, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing y'all some of my favorite Amazon lash tech finds, and of course I'm going to have everything linked down in the description below for y'all. So without further ado, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Let's get into it. This is in no particular order, so yeah. So I found out about these pretty late. They are dental bibs. I used to use paper towels just to like set on my lash pillow, and I just wanted to look more professional, okay? I wanted some colors that went along with my aesthetic, and these fit perfectly. So they come in a pack of 125. These are everything. They're big enough, they fit up on your client's head. And then, you know, once you're done, you just take them off, throw them in the trash. Make sure you're sanitizing the area again, and then boom, next client. Like clockwork. Starting off, I recommend just using paper towels. I mean, make do with what you have, but once you start upgrading, sis and bros, dental bibs. Next up, we're gonna get into glue accessories. So an airtight glue container. The glue doesn't dry out as quickly because eventually, you know, glue does get old, okay? And if y'all are not changing out your glue every so often, you're doing it wrong because they do get old. But basically, this is what I keep my glue in. It has different compartments. You can at least store up to 3, so that's good. And it clamps down just like this. So very easy to use. I just store it in here. It's a dry space, you know, so it works for me. Next item is the glue shaker. I kept seeing this coming up as a new lash artist, and I kept telling myself like, yo, I don't need this, you know, I can save some coin, which is true. You don't technically need it, but when it comes to you trying to get your speed down, sis, this is a great investment, okay? Like shaking glue for 2 minutes. This is so much easier though, and it cuts down on time. They have different sizes, so if you have different types of glue, you won't have to worry about that. You just pop your glue in, boom, and then press the little button here and shake. That's it. So easy, so convenient, very much needed for speed. So when it comes to tapes, it's really just all about preference. I can't really tell you what works best for who, because honestly and truthfully, I use different tapes for different people's different shaped eyes, whether someone has watery eyes, sensitive eyes. It just depends on your client. Now, me personally, I do not use under eye gel pads, only when I am doing removals and of course lash pads. So don't ask me about those. This ain't the channel for that. But anyways, so the 2 tapes that I kind of like stick to, okay, like glue, because they stick like glue, is gonna be the Next Care tape. I got this one off of Amazon. I believe you can buy it in like a 4-pack and an 8-pack, and then you can buy a single. So if you just want to try it out, you can definitely do that. And it's kind of more on the expensive side, but pro tip, you can actually find this tape for a little bit cheaper in like CVS, Walgreens, possibly Walmart. Don't quote me on it, but definitely like CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, stuff like that. They sell this because it's like a surgical tape. And then my holy grail for watery eyes is gonna be the 3M microfoam tape. If your client has sensitive eyes, just use this. You may have to tape it down, re-tape it down a few times, but this tape is only for the strong. This has such a great hold. When I found out about this tape, I literally went back and bought it in a box. But again, if you're the type of person, you know, that likes to use under eye gel pads, do that, okay? And they sell those on Amazon too. But yeah, Next Care microfoam, dream duo. Now, I've tried all types of removers: cream removers, gel removers, liquid removers, and when I tell y'all, nothing works better than this, okay? And a lot of people will try to fool y'all and be like, oh, Amazon stuff is, oh, it's not that great. Sis, Amazon did it with this one. I know a lot of people that lash and use this. Now, I will say with this one, if your client does not keep their eyes closed, it will burn just a little bit. But that's why their eyes should not be open. It just shouldn't be open. But this stuff works so fast, so quick. It is everything. I also purchased some eyelash cleaning brushes. They look like this, and they all come in their own individual packaging. These are so cute. Me personally, I wish they sold these in more of a bulk, because I think I got maybe 10, you know, and that ain't enough. But these are everything. Some people have the preference of cleaning clients' eyelashes with spoolies, and that's cool, but I find that even when I use spoolies on myself, it's not as comfortable. This is for more like a, you know, relaxing type of feel. We're setting the tone because they are laying for quite some time and we just want to make our clients feel good, feel relaxed. These are kind of inconvenient when it comes to sizing, but I'm pretty sure y'all can find these, you know, on some type of vendor site and buy them in bulk. I suggest to do that. But I mean, Amazon does sell them too, just in case you just want to try them, and they are really nice too and very soft, so it's a hit. Also, since we're on the topic of cleaning, this right here is so this is called the Economy Wash Bottle on Amazon. Never would have guessed that name, but this is what you're basically gonna use to get the rest of like the soap and buildup up off of, you know, your client's eye. You'll hold like a paper towel like here on the side so it's not gonna go into their hair, into the rest of their face, and you just squeeze. This is the best thing since sliced bread. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I was using like a spray bottle with water in it, like distilled water, before I found out about this, okay? And it just makes everything so much more well controlled. Like, you can control where the water goes now. It's fantastic. Buy it, okay? But don't take my word for it, you feel me? But buy it. You're definitely gonna need lip applicators at some point. I just feel that it's a little easier to use these when applying primer. Also, if you're doing like a cream removal, something like that. But these come in handy, and they come in huge quantities for affordable prices. And we trying to save some coin on our products, okay? Just as long as the product is good, because of course, quality over quantity, always, always, always. We're not half-assing when it comes to people's eyes. You feel me? I also have some of the smaller applicators as well. These are really good when you're doing like gel removals or applying super bonder after you're done with the lashes. These come in handy and they're pretty affordable too. Now, spoolies are probably just about the easiest thing you can get when it comes to lashing. You can find them at Walmart, Target, Amazon, beauty supply stores, doesn't matter. I was just using basic spoolies because, again, when you're first starting out, you need to be worried about perfecting your craft, saving money, and then eventually speeding your process up and then branding yourself as you would like to be branded. And a spoolie is a spoolie. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as these aren't coming out, okay, then you're good. So when I first started out, I was trying to save a lot of coin, you know. Now it's a little different. Now I can upgrade some stuff. But I purchased this Barbicide disinfectant container, and I seen it on another YouTube video, and I was like, well, obviously it must work, you feel me? Okay, so it comes up like this. It has this part, you know, it's detachable. Basically, you mix the water and Barbicide in here and make sure that all of your tools are submerged. So once the top closes, it goes down, so it should be fine. Now, my only issue with this was not only the look of it, it did not match my aesthetic. I like for stuff to look a certain way, but also sometimes it did leak. I don't know if it was from the bottom or the side. This has pretty great reviews on Amazon, so I'm still gonna link it because this was my ride or die for a very long time, you feel me? So not a bad product, it just didn't work for me. However, this girl right here, she understood the assignment. After purchasing this Barbicide holder, I felt so much more professional. It's so much easier to deal with. It doesn't leak whatsoever. It has your tools here, so you know it's never like too far down, I guess, within the jar. And it fits anywhere. The other one is more so square or rectangular, so you have to find somewhere for it to fit. This is easy, quick, simple. Take these bad boys out, go wash them in some antibacterial soap, dry, you're on your way, okay? Simple as that. I'll have this one as well linked down below, so go get yours. Now let's get into some glue rings. I have two types of glue rings. I don't really care for the colors of the glue rings because I couldn't find them in black, whatever. And I don't like doing glue rings in white, mind your business. So the first type is this type. I really love this for just dipping, tapping, and going. This is for when I like to do sets a little bit quicker. Now this one has like two areas where you can input the adhesive, and I don't know if y'all can see it, but it has like clips on the side. So with this one, I like to use it when I am making spikes or when I need a slimmer base when I'm using a certain person's lashes, okay? I will do a lash tray video if y'all would like. Just make sure you comment down below if you'd like to see that, because you have to understand, just like with different hair, it's gonna be different textures. Different lashes are gonna have different types of base, different textures, different looks. If you don't already know that, sis, you got a lot to learn. But basically, these are the two types of glue rings that I personally use. I hate the square ones. And when it comes to lashing, you're gonna figure out what you like and what you don't like. Everything that I'm listing may not be for you, and that's fine. But just as long as you find stuff that is comfortable for you to work with, your speed, your quality, you in the door, baby. And each of these came in quantities of 100 each. So yeah, and they're also pretty affordable. Now, Lash Fan is something that you're definitely gonna wanna have because people's eyes are unfortunately gonna get a little irritated due to glue fumes. Sometimes the lashes that you apply can be applied too close to the waterline, all types of stuff. So this is the Lash Fan that I started off with in my earlier lash days. The only issue I have with this, the fan base isn't large enough. So it is big enough for our eyes, but I just wanted something that would cover more ground, if that made sense. And also I lost my charger to this one, so that's why I kind of had to switch up my Lash Fan. But this, you know, this one's gonna get you there. There are a lot of great lash artists that still use these. So these are on Amazon, they don't cost that much, and they're great for starter and even advanced lash artists. Now I use this Lash Fan. It has like 4 settings. It hasn't went out on me. It is USB controlled as well, so you can just charge it up, and it stays charged all freaking day. Like, I live by this Lash Fan. Unfortunately, I purchased this one from my local beauty supply store. I did not get it from Amazon, but if I see one similar or see this one, I'll make sure to link it down below. Something that I struggled with early on in my lash career was trying to figure out why my lashes were not sticking. I tried putting more glue, less glue. I tried fanning differently. Whole time, y'all, it was because of my humidity. This is gonna change the game for you. It depends on where you live. So what type of climate do you live in? Please invest in a humidifier or a dehumidifier. I feel like this is one of the first investments that needs to be made, but based on your climate. Let me tell you why. For a long time, I was kind of insecure with my lash timing. When I started off lashing, it used to take me over 6 hours per set. After getting this, it reduced my time down at least by half. Do you not know how much time this little gadget has saved me? And eventually you get better and better, you know, over time, better with isolation, placement, and then you get to bump up your glue. If you're a brand new lash tech, you should be lashing within the like 5 to 3 second range. You know, that takes a lot of time out of the set as well, but that'll come to you, you know, you'll know when you know. No one else can really tell you, oh, you need to, that's just something you'll know, okay? So they have these in different sizes. I just ordered this small one off of Amazon. I've seen people that have huge ones. It just depends on the climate, on the humidity of where you live. So I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I just got this little small one. It works. I put distilled water in it, set it down like by my lash station, and just go. And it works wonders. It gets the job done, and definitely worth the purchase. For glue maintenance, you're gonna need some lint-free wipes. I used to use paper towels, and I used to F my crap up. I can't lie. These, not only do they last long, I've had these for quite some time. It comes in 180, and they don't get stuck to the nozzle. That's the whole point. Lint-free. It doesn't necessarily have to be this brand. They have a lot of brands on Amazon. These were fairly affordable as well. So yeah, you're gonna need these. And of course, you can find Barbicide anywhere else, like at a Sally's, your local beauty supply store, probably even at Target or Walmart. But I just went ahead and ordered some Barbicide on Amazon so I didn't have to go anywhere, because I don't be feeling like going places all the time, okay? But no, seriously, I went ahead and ordered me some Barbicide as well, straight to my door. When I first got this next item, I was so freaking confused. I didn't know how to use it. I kept seeing it on YouTube and TikTok, and I was like, you know what? I think I need that because I'm a little blind, you know? At one point, I was just buying stuff. Okay, if I felt like I needed it, I bought it. If it was a hit, it was a hit. If it was a miss, it was a miss. This item I was so confused by, and I felt like it was a miss at first, until I started dealing with a certain type of clientele. These glasses here, and I'm gonna look a little weird wearing them. I am freaking screaming. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna take these off. But anyways, these magnifying glasses are everything. When I first got them, I was wearing them for everyone, and I was like, I don't really see a difference. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong. Maybe I just bought them and I didn't really need them. Negative. You're gonna come in contact with people that have very short and coarse, almost see-through lashes. I am not talking about damaged lashes, because you do not want to lash on damaged lashes. I don't care what anyone tells you. Don't do that. Just tell them the procedures to get their lashes back healthy and be like, look, come and see me in 2 weeks for a consultation, period. But these on the very coarse lashes that you can barely see, these work wonders. That is what these are for. I don't use these on every client because every client does not have those types of lashes, but I do get a few clients here and there that do, and these help so much. It is so hard for me to see sometimes when it comes to the very, very tiny lashes. And some people's lashes are just like that naturally. It is okay because I found a way to accommodate. So yeah, it also comes with a little light on the top if you need a little extra light, which you should be using either a ring light or a lash light anyways. But sometimes, you know, those lashes be so coarse. And it comes with different magnifiers. I think this is the closest one that I have on here because I am blind as a bat. It is pretty comfortable on my head, and I want to say it was pretty affordable too. So definitely wasn't a miss. I would recommend these 100%. At one point I was also having a little trouble with my quality with photos and videos, so I invested into this miniature camera ring light, and it works pretty well, especially during the darker hours. I work a lot off of natural lighting and as well as my lash light, but at night sometimes it can get a little when it comes to the videos and photos. So this works wonders. It has 4 settings. I actually found out about this on TikTok, which by the way, if you don't follow my TikTok, make sure you do. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here, okay? Take the time out to do that. But yeah, this thing, it's awesome. It's not necessarily a necessity because you can just work, you know, using your lights that you've already purchased to lash with. That's fine. But if you're looking for a little bit more quality in your videos and photos, this is it. Let's get into some aftercare products. Aftercare cards. Now, some people feel like these are not necessary. I 100% feel like they're necessary because when you're at an appointment and you have clients coming in and you're telling them like, hey, stay away from oil-based products. Don't get your lashes wet within the first 24 hours. Try not to sweat within the first 24 hours. Try not to be, you know, and people listen, but they don't listen. So when they come back to you and you have to provide a lash bag, like, hello, most of the time you have to provide lash bags to people who don't take care of their lashes, okay? And I understand people wear makeup, people do wear oil-based products if they do have dry skin. All you know, all of this goes hand in hand, but also make sure y'all are washing your lashes. I would say every day. A lot of lash techs and lash artists say, oh, at least 5 times a week. If you wash your face every day, you wash it every day, wash your lashes every day, because that's disgusting and you're gonna be prone to infection, and we don't want bacteria. We just don't want it, okay? So make sure you do that. It just says lash extension, aftercare, avoid getting your lashes wet. You know, just a basic crap. Just a basic crap. Don't rub, pull in your lash extensions. It has all of this, and then it has more stuff on the back. So when someone comes back to you and they're like, oh, I didn't know, baby, you knew. Because not only did I tell you, not only did you agree to it in my terms and conditions and services on my website when you booked, you also received an aftercare card. But to go along with the aftercare card, I bought some of these gift baggies. These are super cute. Again, not a necessity, okay? This is more so for branding purposes. Once you get into the groove of doing lashes, that's when you really start getting into this. Because again, focus on your quality first, and all of this will follow, I promise. But I make cute little aftercare bags like this. Don't ask me why I have under ideal pad, mind your business. I put 2 spoolies in here, an aftercare card, and then I send them on their way. Both of these items can be found on Amazon, so yeah, these will also be linked down below. So I pretty much went over most of my items that I have received from Amazon. If you would like a part 2 with even more items that I purchased from Amazon, because I'm an Amazon-aholic, okay? Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe down below. And to all of my lash baddies and badettes, I will see y'all next time. Peace.